This is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today, snack talk. Food, huge problem that everybody has, right? We live in the modern world. We're sold and advertised horrible types of food all the time. Even our health food, like half the stuff at Whole Foods is basically junk food that's labeled organic, and we shouldn't be eating it. If we can help it, if we're super poor and we have no other option, it's the only thing keeping us alive, then yeah, sure, I guess. But we can all do better with food. We're gonna talk about my favorite awesome snack, chia pudding. So this is my little container of chia pudding. Stored in glass. It's got a plastic top, don't judge me too harshly. So what this is awesomeness. It is comprised of 3 ingredients. We have a can of organic light coconut milk, which is basically available everywhere in the world, and chia seeds, right? I think I got these, I don't even know where I got these. Probably Costco or something. Organic superfood. Oh, they're even organic, I didn't even notice. Make sure you get the light coconut milk, not the full fat coconut milk. So the light coconut milk is basically milky. Full fat coconut milk, not the light kind, is just like solid fat, and you're gonna have to scrape it out of the can, but then it doesn't turn into your awesome goodness. It's a solid block that ends up with chia seeds on top of it. It doesn't work. So light coconut milk is key here. What this is we take a can of coconut and you take a half a cup of this bad boy. You dump your can of coconut into your glass, and then you dump in a half cup of those, and then you add a tiny dash of maple syrup. Just a little tiny amount, just so it tastes not absolutely terrible. If you put in too much, it tastes way too sweet. Don't do that. Over time, reduce the amount of maple syrup, smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, until eventually you don't need it anymore. But most people are not gonna enjoy it without the maple syrup for like the first 6 months. You gotta, when you put the chia seeds in the coconut milk, you gotta shake it up really hard, which is a lot of fun. And then you gotta leave it in your fridge overnight, because in the beginning, your chia seeds are all like little tiny dried chia seeds so that they can get more volume in the bag. And then when you put it in there, they get all poofy and they like expand in size, and it's awesome. And this is my favorite snack. So this is kind of an almost fully eaten container of this stuff. So normally it's much sexier than this, but now that I'm at the bottom dregs, it's not as pretty, right? Basically what it looks like is, I'm gonna say frog eggs. It looks kind of like frog eggs, but it is super good. And it's all good fats and seeds. This is what I tell my clients to eat when they want a snack, in place of, say, yogurt, right? Yogurt's a big part of the American diet, right? And it has a lot of historical benefits. Yogurt was one of those things that we used milk products for. Basically invented, it's one of the things that led to like the advent of Western society, right? Milk from cows, cheese allowed us to have storable long-term protein and fat food sources. And then yogurt was an adaptation of that, where we got kind of a probiotic version, because we're not actually eating the insides of dead animals anymore. So yogurt filled this whole probiotic kind of portion of our diet. Problem is, yogurt's not always the best for you, depending on how it's made, where it's made, and what kind of weird stuff that they put in it in order to keep it shelf stable. This, on the other hand, is a great option, right? Just coconut milk. So chia pudding is like a great snack food for traveling. When you fly a lot and you travel around the world, you can't carry a lot of stuff with you, right? And you have no idea what the quality of food is gonna be, usually where you're going when you get there. What I do is I throw a bag of chia seeds in my suitcase. They're dry, right? Nobody can complain about them very much. And then when you get someplace, you can just walk in, usually into almost any market, and find a can of coconut milk, almost everywhere in the world as far as I can tell. And then you can make yourself a nice little snack in your hotel room for when you wake up the next day and you have to go out on the hunt for reasonably good food. So when you wake up, this keeps you from going absolutely crazy in a foreign country of like food hunger.
What does it taste like? Like give me like a flavor.
I have no idea what it tastes like. It tastes like vanilla and, it tastes vanilla-y. Yeah, I don't know. It tastes vanilla-y, yeah. Whatever. This is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica.